12 on the road during the playoffs, and only 4-4 here at home, and having a tough time with Orlando in this first half as they're trying to go up 3-0 on the series.
As Houston closed out to have run it through Drexler, he's been the man throughout offensively. Get it to him early, get moving.
Game is now tied at 53. The Rockets able to come from behind after trailing by as many as 9. Drexler, shot clock rolling down. Drexler on the follow.
Horry right there again.
And the foul called on the Magic.
Loose ball foul, Magic number 31, Jack Turner.
It's on Turner.
I don't think Clyde on the offensive rebound realized how much time he had. Robert Horry working in for the offensive rebound. There was still 10 seconds when Clyde threw up the second one.
Both teams are over the foul limit, so it is a shooting foul with 7 4/10 seconds to go in the half. Houston has had the edge on the offensive boards with 7 rebounds, and Orlando with 4.
Marv, you asked me about the Scottie Pippen comparison. Robert Horry is significantly taller. He's a good 6'10", Scottie 6'6", 6'7". I think Robert Horry will eventually develop the way Scottie did with the offensive repertoire of his own creative moves.
But there is no question that Robert Horry is certainly moving into that defensive realm of a Scottie Pippen and of the other good defenders in this league. I don't think it'll be too long before he's a member of the all-defensive team.
22nd timeout is called. Rockets and Magic are tied at 53. And stay with us at halftime. Bob Costas and the Prudential halftime report. Well, Houston able to get back into it. Orlando going the final 4 minutes and 45 seconds of the first half without a field goal. They missed their last 7 shots. Hakeem Olajuwon with 13 points, has 2 personal fouls. Clyde Drexler, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Horace Grant got off to the fast start. He scored 10 of Orlando's first 13 points, but has not scored since then.
Well, he got them because Robert Horry, the man defending him, was the double teamer. They just made the adjustment and sent somebody else. Horry staying closer to Horace Grant after that.
Third quarter is underway. Olajuwon working against O'Neal. Anderson trying to help out. Ellie checks the shot clock. It's down to 6. And the outside official, Bennett Salvatore, indicating the hold on Dennis Scott for Scott, his second personal.
Well, the Rockets in all kinds of trouble there with the shot clock winding down. Mario Elie was going to have to put up a hope shot, but bailed out on the play with Dennis Scott unnecessarily grabbing Robert Horry.
Smith in the backcourt. Horry, Elie, Olajuwon up front. 3-point attempt by Elie. Hardaway, met by Smith. Grant off the head fake.
That's not Horace Grant's game. Coaches would love it to be his game to be able to post up, but he's more of a complimentary player.
Drexler. Clyde Drexler extends to a 56-53 Houston lead.
And Bill, that's one of those shots you talk about. It's only a good one if it goes in. Nobody underneath the backboard, but Clyde able to nail it.
Hardaway drove the double team. Here is Scott for 3. Dennis Scott is now 2 of 6 for the field, and it led to the fast break, but the basket won't count. Offensive foul is called. Foul on Drexler.
That fast break ignited by Horry's defense once again, and Drexler just a little bit out of control. You got to think, stop at that foul line. Maybe a bit of a flop.
Drexler called for his first. Shaquille getting position.
And Olajuwon knew he was beaten badly on the position situation and wisely just backed off, gave it rather than fouling Shaq this early in the third quarter.
Rockets by 1. Hakeem, yes, and it counts. 15 for Olajuwon, and the third foul collected by O'Neal.
And this is one of the habits that Shaq is going to have to shed, and it's that reach in and trying to strip the man. Sometimes I don't think Shaq realizes his presence in there and the size. Just go up and try to challenge the shot, not necessarily foul it, but on those strip plays, you'll get one once in a while, but you're also going to pick up a lot of needless fouls.
But why would the biggest guy in the entire league think about reaching in and blocking down low? Get up in the air and slap that bat.
O'Neal, he has 12, and it's a 59-57 Houston lead.
Well, we mentioned at halftime that Shaq was not very active shooting the ball, giving it up out of double teams. He'll be much more aggressive in this second half, looking for his offense.
Beautiful post entry.
Horry for three. And it went through O'Neal's hands. Olajuwon, well, that cost. Shaquille had it and lost it.
That's the 8th offensive rebound for the Rockets. That's a bunch for them, and they're 11-point, killing the Magic in that area.
O'Neal. And Shaquille was looking for a call. He thought he was pushed. Rockets lead 61-59. 2.5 gone by in the third quarter. 16 on the shot clock. It will be Houston ball.
The casualness of Shaq, just allowing Clyde Drexler to come in, and Olajuwon raked across the arm. No call.
Hear the reaction from the crowd here at the Summit. Grant with his first field goal since the early moments of the first quarter, and he's tied the game at 60.
Mars not tentative on anything. Every time he gets the ball, even with a hand in his face, he's looking to be offensive-minded.
Beautiful interchange, set offense.
Olajuwon. And that set offense so patient.
They have the ultimate confidence in the king.
Rockets by 2. Grant. Horry with the rebound.
The snatch above the rim. Horry in perfect rhythm tonight.
Olajuwon off a triple team. Had it out to Smith. Wild pass. Ellie able to save it. Horry for 3. Robert Horry now 3 of 8 from the field. Rockets leading by 2 points. Hardaway, Grant, and he's tied the game at 63.
Well, Kenny Smith a little bit lazy getting back on defense there, stood straight up, and Hardaway took advantage of it to get to the basket, draw the defense, and make the nice dish.
9th assist for Hardaway. Ellie with the lead. And back comes the Magic. Hardaway met by the double team.
Nice job by Drexler to cut off Hardaway, as Kenny Smith in all kinds of trouble there.
Scott looking for the entry pass for Shaquille. Anderson. Nick Anderson from downtown after missing his first 4 shots, and the Magic would love to see Nick catch fire. Timeout taken by the Rockets. The Magic now up by 3 points.
Well, here's that play by Hardaway, taking advantage of the defensive lapse, getting to the basket and finding Horace Grant. Once again, Horace Grant over on the weak side, the same play as Ellie left him alone to help out on Hardaway, and then Horace Grant always aggressive defensively, stepping in to force the pass, and then come from the back and strip Robert Horry nicely.
So Orlando's hit 6 of their last 7 after missing their previous 9 shots. In Houston, Texas, Nick Anderson feeling a little bit better about things. Moments ago, he hit his first field goal of the night, doing it from downtown. He's now 1 of 5 this evening. It's been a very tough series for Nick, although in that first game, he was on his way to a very satisfying evening. However, he missed the critical 4 free throws in the final 10 seconds of regulation. Not able to bounce back in game 2. And you see the stat line tonight. So overall, 14 of 36 from the field in this series with 39% shooting. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And And the Magic leading by 3 by Brookshire on that three-pointer by Anderson. Here's Kelly going glass.